If a signal is malfunctioning or otherwise not working properly, it's always best to stop your train. However, it was one train that didn't stop for a dark signal that caused a massive wreck and fire in North Carolina 8 years ago today. This is the story of the Mineral Springs train collision. On May 24, 2011, a UP manifest train operating on CSX trackage was stopped just outside of Mineral Springs, North Carolina. The train had only 9 cars and was way overpowered, with 2 SD70Ms pulling it, 4220 and 3960. Coming up behind it, a CSX intermodal, Q194, and the signal governing the block ahead of it was dark. 2 CSX locomotives headed the train. In the lead, C40-8W 7783 and an ex-C&O SD40-2 8429, originally built as a straight SD40. Not much preceded the accident. The CSX train just snuck up behind the UP, and they passed the dark signal, disobeying an important safety rule that if you see a dark signal, you assume it's red and stop as soon as possible. And out of nowhere, the train hits the back of the UP, lurching the UP locomotives forward and starting a fire from the diesel fuel in the fuel tanks of both CSX units. They were severely damaged by rail cars literally piling up on top of them. And although there wasn't much damage to the cab of 7783, the lead unit, both crew members sadly died in the accident. They were probably killed by blunt force trauma when they rear-ended the other train. Or if they survived the initial crash, they must have perished in the flames. The crew in the UP was unharmed, and the UP locomotives were returned to service. Both CSX engines were damaged and/or burned beyond repair and scrapped. The CSX was entirely at fault, and that can prove that even the slightest of errors by a train crew can have fatal consequences.